would say what had been challenging was, people talking a lot. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but with time you learn to grow a tough skin. Hello.
Who is Natasha Nyonyozi? What's your age, your family, where are you from, what schools did you go to, are you studying? Just a brief story about you.
Okay. My name is Natasha Nyonyozi, the new Miss Uganda 2024-2025. I'm also Miss Photogenic 2024-2025. I'm 23 years old from Kabale district. Besides that, I'm an accountant by profession. And I'm also an entrepreneur. I own a beauty store called Girl Hive at Kisementi. And yes.
Do you have any sisters, brothers?
Yes, so I have we're 8 children in my family. I'm the third out of the 8. We're 5 girls and 3 boys.
Okay, what schools did you go to?
My very first school was Victoria's kindergarten. Yeah, I remember starting school I was 2.5. And from there I joined Tiber Junior, then later moved to Rainbow International. Then I moved to Green Hill Academy where I completed my POE. I joined King's College Budo for my O-level, and then for my A-level that was Nabisunsa Girls School. Then for university I moved to the UK. I studied my Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Finance from Coventry University.
Describe what inspired you to participate in the Miss Uganda pageant.
So it's something that I always wanted to do. Of course, I was inspired by the previous queens. I'd definitely say the most outstanding ones would be Stella Nantumbwe, Bizu Fiona, definitely Oliver Nakakande as well, and just the former queen, Hannah Karama. I was inspired by their stories. I was inspired by the transformational change they've been able to bring to their community and their society as well.
So out of all of those, which one Miss Uganda winner did you admire as a child or as a teenager or even as an adult? And why exactly did you admire her?
Okay, I would say Fiona Bizu because she's an advocate for children who are in orphanages. Her herself, she grew up in one. And just listening to her story was very touching. And being an autism advocate, there's a couple of stories of where parents leave their children to orphanages because they don't want to raise a child that's autistic. And I would definitely want to empower the children that are autistic, those in orphanages, to let them know that it's okay and God has a purpose for them, just to empower them in any way that I can.
Could you describe how you felt when you were announced as Miss Uganda? How was that feeling?
Being announced as Miss Uganda was overwhelming, but it was definitely a great feeling. I was honored to be in this position, and I can't wait to see what God has planned for me.
Reflecting on your journey to becoming Miss Uganda, what experiences or challenges have been most transformative for you?
Of course, being in the boot camp, you're taught a couple of things, but I would say my biggest takeaway would be public speaking. You're taught how to be confident, how to communicate to different groups of people. Besides that, I would say what had been challenging was, people talking a lot. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but with time you learn to grow a tough skin.
Yeah, you just listen to what people.
Yeah.
As the new Miss Uganda, how will you highlight and celebrate Uganda's diverse cultural heritage on a global scale?
So, coming from Kabale, myself, I'm a Muchiga, and I enjoy my culture very much. Everything that pertains it, the food, the culture wear, the different traditions. But besides that, of course, at Miss Uganda, they celebrate diversity. We have people coming from all over different places of Uganda. So I was able, with my sisters, I was able to learn a thing or two about the different cultures and traditions. And I'd love to carry that on forward, to encourage cultural diversity and for cultures to join together in unity and celebrate each other's differences and similarities.
What social issues in Uganda do you feel most passionate about? And how do you plan to use your new platform to address them?
So I'd say the main, I think, social issue that would stand out for me is unemployment, especially among the youth. And I plan on empowering them in any way that I can. As a business owner, I would want to see them start up their own businesses. If it's through skilling them, we'll do that. So they're able to start something small for themselves and be able to financially support themselves.
So what does empowerment mean to you, and how do you plan to empower others?
To me, empowerment means, if we're to talk about women, I would say empowerment means giving women equal rights and opportunities in society, seeing that women are able to thrive and succeed wherever they are planted, and also giving them a platform, say if it's a leadership platform, so they're able to communicate or speak about any issues that stand in their way.
So how do you plan to empower others during your reign?
So I plan on encouraging women to take on leadership roles or positions wherever they can. Whatever opportunity that they get, they should go ahead and take that and speak up for the people that can't speak up for themselves. Yeah.
What leadership qualities do you believe you embody, and how will this guide you in your new role?
I would definitely say humility. I think it's important to stay humble. You know, the Bible does say God uplifts those who are humble and He puts down those that are proud. Anything else? I would say empathy. I would definitely also say being relatable. You know, have to find a way to be relatable with every audience that's around you.
With Uganda facing various challenges, especially with the youth, what message do you want to share as Miss Uganda?
So I would want to share to definitely, being Miss Uganda, I'm someone that advocates for girl child education. Besides that, of course, I'm an autism advocate, and being a graduate myself, I hope that so many girls out there are able to see my achievements probably and pick a leaf, you know. I hope they're able to say, oh, Miss Uganda studied and graduated. They should also embody that and say, I want to be able to graduate. I want to be able to start my own business. So I hope they're able to look at me as an inspiration and do the same.
Okay. What are your goals for the future, and how will this title help you achieve them?
My goal for the future is definitely to see, to create more autism awareness, because that's what my project is based on. Create more autism awareness, to create more inclusivity, to see the children with autism or special needs are being accepted more or being included in the society. Besides that, I would want to see gender equality in every form or way, especially in the workplaces, women taking on more leadership roles, taking on more leadership opportunities, and taking up space in every way that they can.
Okay, how do you plan to achieve any of these goals?
I'd definitely start by empowering them. I think social media is a very powerful tool to do that. So just sending a message of positivity, reminding them that their dreams are valid, and also portraying a good image for people that are watching.